This is Akhilesh Singh and welcome to this channel. And today for you guys I thought like I'll make a tutorial for time-lapse photography. It was a beautiful weather in Dehradun and so does in Mussoorie. There was like scattered clouds and then they grew up to be nasty, but I was sure that I'll get some awesome cloud action and something like that. So I thought that I'll drive over here and then particularly in the evening time, so I've left around 2, but as you can see it's 4:50, so I reached around this ledge. It's on the road to the Nolty at around 4:50, but it started to rain so bad and it turned into a blizzard, so I have to just stand still over here. So the winds are so high that my whole car was shaking, so there was definitely nothing to shoot for time-lapse particularly. I'm stuck over here, but now like it's quite started to become quiet, but I guess there's an opening. Yep, there's an opening over there. Let me show you. Oh, this will make for a good time lapse. You can see. Damn man, this turned out like within 4 to 5 minutes. Extreme blizzard and this weather that I can shoot. Like I just gave up like that I can shoot a time lapse today, but now maybe I have a couple of minutes. This is the time-lapse in making. So first of all, the things that you need to know about time-lapse. Well, it's windy, so I'll tell you in a while. Suddenly the wind stopped and it became so calm. So like I can not even like comprehend that just about 10 to 20 minutes before it was like madness. So that time I was like trying to tell you about something which is time-lapse photography. To understand time-lapse you have to realize that you have to understand that what videos are actually collection of photos, like from a continuity of a moment as they pass. The video camera takes multiple pictures and it usually the standard is 24 frames per second. So within 1 second the video camera take 24 pictures and then compile it in one format, and when it's played, all those images are played back continuously as the event unfold. So it to a human eye it is perceived as a motion picture. So that's why it's called as motion picture. The film and videos are called it motion pictures. Actually they are pictures, very low resolution, like 0.3 megapixel one or 1.2 megapixel, something like that. So and that decide what is the resolution of the video itself. But the basically like what time-lapse does is speed up the thing for you. So the things which you cannot see from your naked eyes because it's so slow, the transition of that thing, like the changes in it is really slow. So like if you can see a watch, the hour hand of a watch, put your camera on a tripod and take images at a particular interval and later on compile it as a video file. So and like moving of cloud, simple stuff that you have already seen and known. So here today, as you were seeing that I was making a small time lapse of the valley and the clouds above it. I took interval of 4 seconds. The shutter speed was a bit high. Aperture was f4 and ISO 160 or 100, I guess. I set the exposure in manual. Everything was in manual. Even the autofocus was in manual. Everything should be in manual because like as the scene keep on changing, anything which is set at auto will like change the look of an image from frame to frame. You won't get that final video a consistent one. Another major thing that you have to do is shoot at the lowest aperture possible. Frame to frame, the accuracy of aperture for the exposure is not that great. If you like stop down your aperture and keep your shutter speed low, your video will have a flicker. Every other frame might have a different exposure. I struggle with that from so long. So use a higher shutter speed. Even if there is a difference in shutter speed, like that difference would be so less that it won't be actually affecting the final exposure to that extent that it's noticeable. But change in aperture, it definitely affects the final image and thus your time-lapse video. So that is it, and later on you can compile it. Like some cameras like Nikon D750 have inbuilt intervalometer and compilation of those time-lapse into a video. It will give you like a full HD file at 24 fps and 25 maybe 30. Some cameras like A7 III, other small DSLR if you have, so they don't do that, and some even don't have intervalometer. So maybe you'll be shooting with a mobile phone that do have intervalometer, and it will compile and give you a final video. So and if you want to shoot with a DSLR and have that really great quality, you should invest in small external intervalometer. It's like about 2 to 5k between that if you are starting out. So mobile is a great place to start with. So there are some apps that you can buy very cheap, and those apps will allow you to take images from mobile phone. So like nowadays mobile phone are at least 12 megapixel and above. So imagine the kind of detail that you'll get after making like a time-lapse video from the images, all those images, and then processing it later on Lightroom or something like that, editing all of those images, syncing them. Why don't I show you that? I'll just show you that, the editing process also, on the second video. So you must stay tuned for that. Pretty much it. This is it. And if you're so like this one is like a chill out video. I will for sure make a bigger video for time lapse, and if you like, just leave a comment and I'll try my best. That is it, guys. If you like it, definitely subscribe and like this video and share with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
Started